wrecking ball all ready to go now. So if you're press Control A or Alt A, it will swing. So now we need to get something to have it crash into. So let's try and add some things here. I'm just going to move this up a little bit actually because it's a bit high. Okay, press Escape. So I'm just going to place the, yeah, that's fine. Okay, place the box there. We turn this back to median point. Okay, so it goes to the middle of the boxes. So place a cursor in the middle. We're going to do Shift A, add a mesh. We're going to add a cube. Okay, so there we have one cube. We can zoom in. We can see it's a bit low, so we'll move it up a little bit. Okay, so we need more than one. So we could just do Shift D and duplicate it, but there's a quicker way of doing it. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So we go to here. It's a little symbol that looks like a wrench. It's called a modifier. So we're going to add modifier. We're going to add an array. So an array lets us duplicate the object basically as many times as we need. So we're going to add an array. It'll already start us off with 1. You'll notice there isn't any space between it, so we can just change the relative offset here, just by 1, for example, and you can see there's a space there now. So we need more than 2, obviously, so we're going to keep pressing this button here to count till we have roughly about 7 or 8. Perfect. So now we have 8. We'll add another modifier, another array, and you'll see it's already added that direction, but we want to go this direction. We want to go down this way. So we'll change the axis that we want it to go on. We'll just change the value here to 0. And we'll put this one to 1. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Should be the same here. Because what I've done there is, this should be still 1.1. So it should be the next one down here, okay? So that was the first one we did, this one. But we're now on the second one, so change this one to 0. And then change this to 1.1. Now you'll see that we have it going the other direction. So we can do the same again. Increase it to about 7 or 8. Okay, so we should have the first one here, then the second one. Okay, and we're going to add another one. So we'll go back to the top, add modifier, same idea again, array. You'll see it's gone that direction again. This time we need to go on the other axis. So scroll down here, change this one to 0, the x-axis, and we're going to change this one to 1.1. Okay, and enter. So you'll see the 3 different things we did there. The first time we went in the x-axis, second time we went in the y-axis, and then the third time we went in the z-axis. So we're going to increase that as well, add a few more. Okay, 6 of those. Okay, so there we have our array of boxes now. So we just need to apply those. So go to the first one, and then the second one, and the third one. Okay. So at the minute, it's treating this object as one solid box. So if I was to do Alt A here, it just treats it as one solid box. It's not doing anything. There's no physics added to it, and it's just sitting. So I can just move this actually a little bit to the right here. So we have it in the middle, but it's not doing anything. Okay. So the next part is important. We're going to just separate it out. So press Escape. So when you have them all selected like this, then you need to press Tab to go into edit mode. And with all of the objects selected, you need to press P. And then by loose parts, so it's going to separate everything by its loose parts. So it means that anything that's not touching something is a loose part. Okay. Now they're all individual boxes again. Okay. So we'll go to Tab again, and they're back into object mode. Okay. if I then, this is the one that we have selected here. So if they're now all individual boxes. Okay. So what I want to do is to add the physics to them again. So what we'll do is right click on it, and then we're going to go back to this option, physics, rigid body, and we're just going to leave it at active and dynamic, and we're going to change the mass to 100, because if we don't, it'll not be heavy enough. So press enter. I think that should be right. 100G, is it? We do that one. Yeah. We leave everything else the same. Okay. So we need to select everything here. So the easiest way to do that is to rotate around so you can see the object just off the ground a little bit here. Okay, so we want to select everything. Switch to wireframe mode so we can see through the boxes. Press B and select. Okay, now you can see we have all of them selected. Okay, and we go back to our options here again, physics, and then copy from active. Okay, copy from active, and then it should all turn green. We've done it correctly. There we go, all turn green now. We can then turn this back to solid. Now, fingers crossed, we've done everything correctly. When I press Alt-A, this happens. So what's happened here is these little dots represent the gravity in the middle of the box. So what we need to do is, just press escape on that again, is to do shift control C. No, not that one. Shift, what was the one? Yeah, so shift control alt C, and you want to do geometry to origin, this one. Oh, whoopsie, big mistake. Command Z. Okay, so we'll get this bit in the next part anyway.